While clearing the battlefield, a soldier discovered a little girl still alive in the enemy's ruins. His heart went out to her, and he wanted to take her to safety, but the girl was terrified, clinging tightly to her mother's hand. Her mother was already dead. The soldier spoke softly, telling her he wasn't a bad man, but they didn't speak the same language. The girl couldn't understand a word he said. Still, she could feel his kindness. That embrace, one that crossed the boundaries of nations, would tug at the soldier's heart for the next half-century. His fellow soldiers were stunned to see him carrying back an enemy's child, but no one had the heart to abandon a homeless little girl. She clung to him and refused to leave his side, but the battlefield was full of danger. While trying to protect her, he was hit by a shell blast. Only after making sure the girl wasn't hurt did he finally let out a breath of relief and pass out. He lay unconscious in a hospital bed for 2 days and 2 nights. The girl sat by his bedside for every single one of them. It wasn't until she saw him open his eyes that a smile finally returned to her face, even though they couldn't understand each other's words. The girl could feel his love was genuine. Tying up hair was a tall order for hands used to holding a rifle, so the girl cooperated and got her hair cut short, but she refused to sleep in her own bed. Whenever the sound of shelling scared her, she'd sneak into his blanket. The other soldiers would quietly tuck them in, having watched her parents die right in front of her. The girl hadn't spoken a single word since. He wanted her to learn Turkish so they could communicate, and he gave her a name, Ayla. It meant moonlight, a tribute to the night they first met under the moon. His patient care slowly brought Ayla out of her shell. She also brought laughter into the soldiers' daily drills and routines. Ayla learned more and more words, and gradually opened her heart to him.
Baba.
For the first time, he understood the weight of being a father, and with it, a father's responsibility. Ayla had walked into his lonely life in a foreign land, and lit up his world darkened by war. Growing up came with joy, but also with loss. Ayla got an autographed photo from Marilyn Monroe, who was there for a show, but his best buddy, Monroe's biggest fan, would never get the chance to see it. Losing his closest brother in arms broke his heart. Ayla, wise beyond her years, stood behind him and softly comforted him.
Ağlama. Ben seni hiç bırakmayacağım.
The unit had been in Korea for a year now. The first group of soldiers was due to rotate home. The men couldn't bear to say goodbye to Ayla. They might never see each other again. To take care of Ayla, he chose to stay behind as a volunteer soldier. But when his girlfriend back home found out, she was furious. Their plan to get married after his discharge was thrown into chaos. He wasn't even sure if he had made the right call. He missed home, too, but he couldn't walk away from a little girl who already saw him as her father. He had to live up to that responsibility.
Gidecek misin?
Then the tide of war shifted. The entire unit was ordered to withdraw and return home. His commanding officer planned to place Ayla in a Korean orphanage that was funded by Turkish aid. Still uneasy, he went to check out Ayla's new school first, not wanting to break her heart. He told her he was just dropping her off for class.
Bak yaşıtların ne güzel. Hepsi bir aradalar korkmadan.
With his encouragement, Ayla reluctantly followed the teacher into the classroom. Before long, she was drawn to the sound of a piano inside. It was playing the Turkish national anthem.
Eğer bu marşı iyi öğrenir, herkesten güzel okursan, senin hep gurur duyarım, tamam mı?
Before he could reach out and touch her one last time, Ayla had already slipped out of his arms, eager to make her dad proud. She rushed to join the chorus without hesitation. He stood by the window, tears streaming down his face.